I decided to do Couldn't I and Bake the Breads. It's a song I've been working on from Little Woman by Mark Adamo. And I was interested in the chordal structures because they're quite unlike anything else I've ever worked with musically. As a vocalist, I have not performed music that's more like atonal. So I thought it would be interesting to see where exactly each of these chords lies. I decided to do an analysis, not like a Roman numeral analysis, but I chose to label each pitch class and decided I would focus on the pitch class sets. So I was interested in finding out, and when I did this, I relied heavily on the vocal line. I didn't incorporate much of the accompaniment just because a lot of it followed suit with what was already in the vocal line. And since I was having the most difficulty with singing it, I figured this would be the most beneficial in the end. So in the first measure, we have a 5-4-2-0, which translates to a 0-1-6-7 pitch class. And then we have, in the next measure, in measure 2, a 10, 11, 8, 11, 8 pitch class. The pitch classes, which then translates to a 0-1-3 pitch class. This continues on until we have a 0-1-6 in the following measure, and then a 0-2-4. These 4 pitch classes now predominantly occur in the continuing measures until we get to measure 11, which has a 0-2-4-7 pitch class. I thought this was really interesting because it just kept going from 0-1-3, 0-1-6, 0-2-4, and a 0-1-2 pitch class. Eventually, in measure 13, we actually see a 0-3-7 pitch class, which has a 6-2 E pitches, and in measure 18, we see a 0-1-5 pitch class set. I thought this was really interesting just because it doesn't revolve around a particular key or particular structure. Instead, it has more of a different pitch classes, and then it has the sets. I thought that maybe it would have more of a key change instead, and I was really intrigued to see that that didn't actually happen with the entire piece. We continue to use the pitch class set 0-1-3, 0-1-6, 0-2-4 until we get to measure 29, which then has the 0-2-4-7 again. So throughout this entire piece, Couldn't I Bake the Breads, we have the repeated pitch class sets, and they consistently go in a pattern 0-1-3, 0-1-6, 0-1-3, 0-1-6, 0-2-4. Eventually, we get to the end, and it actually, instead of continuing in those pitch classes in measure 40, it goes to 0-1-3-5 pitch class set, and then a 0-2-4-7 pitch class set, which was a little bit different than what we had initially begun with. Overall, I think by doing this, I have a better grasp now on the song because I personally know exactly what I'm singing, and I tried to do a Roman numeral analysis on it at first, and I wasn't getting anything productive with that. So in the end, I'm glad that I decided to do this, and I think it helps a lot with learning the piece.